Alright, May the 3rd, brand new video, just leaving where I'm so fascinated with all these rocks. Right out of Lone Pine, spent 2 nights at the base of the Sierra Nevada mountains. Brand new video. Headed north. Yosemite National Park. This is just a lake, we're about 8,000 feet. This is a little lake called Tenya, T-E-N-Y-A lake. And here are 3 guys. I don't know if you can see them or not. There's one of them. And the other 2 are up there. I guess they're going to the top. They'll do that without me. We're going to go in. We're about 30 miles into the park. We're going to go another hour and a half or so to the valley and probably come back out after that. Overlook called Olmsted Point. Probably just come up from the lake that I just shot a little while ago. This is a famous rock formation called Half Dome. Little panorama. Scanned by it a while ago. There's Half Dome right there. El Capitan is to the right of that. We're going to try to get somewhere where we can take a peek at that.
This is a mountain range, a valley that's looking down into Yosemite Valley. We've been riding on this road that goes through Yosemite Park for several hours. A lot of snow melting this time of year. It's May 5th, somewhere around there, 6th. This highway just gets cut through the mountain. We're at an elevation of about 9,000 feet. There's a mountain lake. Still in the mountain ranges. There's Cathedral Peak. These are still in the Sierra Nevada mountains. I think we've been in here for months. Terrain is awesome.
We're on our way back out of here, and this is a little lake that we videoed a while ago, and I gotta show you this. I don't if you can see those guys right up there. It's been 2 or 3 hours since we were here.
3 guys.
3 guys right up there climbed the face of this cliff. I sure hope they don't fall. Up and out of the park, and this area right here is just big meadows. They call them Tulum Meadows. Totally different look. Now you see a lot of those. Those are rentals. You can rent those things. I guess they drive up in here because they don't know what they're doing. Anyway, a little lake out there. Oh, pretty scenery.
We're at another one of these mountain lakes. We just went through a pass heading back easterly. Well, these mountains are just changing all the time. This is real black, volcanic looking. Looks like we've kind of left the pine forest behind.
Here's one of those boring facts if you want to read it. I'll put it on here. We're standing, getting ready to get out of this area, but it's just, I can't get over this. How magnificent all this stuff is. The Sierra Nevadas. This roadway is an engineering marvel. Rock formations. Something else. We did have to sneak a little bridge in here for some reason. And looking down here in the canyon.
This is Mono Lake, right by Lee Vining, California, right on the eastern side of the Yosemite National Park. This is a dead lake. This water does not flow out of here. It's been drying up lately, and the Clint Eastwood movie, High Plains Drifter, was filmed right here in 1973. We're on the southern shore of Lake Mono. These strange formations are called tufa, T-U-F-A. They're formed by the collection of the calcium and the carbonate from this very salty lake. This lake used to be 50 feet higher than this until 1941 when the LA Department of Water and Power started taking the water out. The Supreme Court made them stop taking so much, so they're trying to get it back up. But I don't think it's coming too much. Here's another look at some more tufa in Lake Mono in California. All of this was underwater. All these formations were underwater. They were formed when the fresh water melted the alkaline water in the lake. There's a very interesting tufa lurking in the shadows. I'm standing at the elevation of this lake bed in 1951. It was 50 feet up higher than it is right now. When LA started taking the water, they had 6 rivers feeding this contained lake, and LA took 4 out of those 6 and diverted the water way far away, 250 so, maybe 300 miles away.
All right, today is May the 6th. We're in a little campground, Silver Lake Campground. We've been here for 2 nights. Last night was our second night. Yesterday we ran up to Yosemite and did that little excursion in there. Thank goodness the sun's finally come out. This is quite a valley here. It was 27 degrees the last 2 mornings. Pretty cold. But it's a nice campground. There's a lake over here called Silver Lake, and they've got a development over there where you can lodging in a hotel, not hotel, but cabins and so forth. But we're leaving here today and headed to some warmth up in Carson City. But this is a very nice little campground, kind of wild. Jenny told me to give you a break and make this a little bit shorter video. It's about 7 or 8 minutes. But there's a nice waterfall rolling out of the mountain over there. One of the interesting facts we found out is in the early 1900s, Los Angeles bought the water rights from these folks over here in this part of the country. They didn't think they'd miss them. And they've diverted almost all, these mountains are full of water. They've diverted them and carry them by aqueduct or whatever to Los Angeles and also to San Francisco. This part of the country is a little bit better off than the water that goes to Los Angeles, but it's beautiful over there and lush and all that stuff. Robin, but they've paid the price for it over here. Pretty country, but real dry. But these mountains still produce a lot of water. All right, this is it. See ya.